Good morning, traders. Welcome to Beyond Profile. Today is Friday, March 11th, 2011. The market's lower this morning in pre-markets session. You can see on the Globex chart here where we've actually come in to try to fill the gap. Now that doesn't account because this is a 24-hour chart. Regular session charts will not look like this. It'll look like the candle ended here. And everybody will be looking for that gap fill to get down into that area. This morning we're minutes away from retail sales, looking for an opportunity pop, if you will, in the markets to go ahead and get short anywhere from the 90 area, which was 89.50 settlement price from yesterday, up into 94, which is the point of control. And either one of those spots this morning would be fine for me. Just looking at the opportunity, if the retail sales number can help us get a little lift here for a shorting opportunity, that's what we're going to look to get short and stay short today. The daily charts are definitely damaged here short term. We did break out of that wedge formation yesterday on the gap down and traded lower. Had a tough time breaking that pivot low from that 87 number from a while ago when we bounced significantly out of it. But in the overnight session, they actually they did accomplish that. Keep in mind that there's, even though this looks kind of nasty on the daily time frame, the weekly still looks intact here. Let's flip over to a weekly for a second. Okay, here's the weekly chart. You can see that really no major catastrophic disasters here yet. We haven't even really gotten below this last little higher low pivot here, 65.50s if you want to call it that. More was just a pause and a continuation in this very strong uptrend that we've been in. And really, we don't have very many pivots here in this. I mean, you look at the value area in this S&P here. We could come back 1285s back to the bottom of this last value, 63s. And the last shelf was at 1250. So really we could come back in and into here anywhere and still be in play for a larger balance area. So, again, after yesterday's break to the downside, we have to look for more continuation down. The question is do we get the 50s, or is the gap fill going to be the spot where they're going to stop this thing is really the question. So we'll keep an eye on that, going into the trading session. But again, focusing in on the short side this morning because we're looking for more continuation down. A lot of overseas stuff happening too today, and we want to be able to look for the short side back down into those areas where we'll look then at that point to go ahead and execute long trades on this market. Crude oil, big move to the downside this morning, actually below $100 a barrel. $100 a barrel on the oil market. Let's look at that real quick. There's your daily crude oil chart. Again, you can see we're down against the $100 mark. So right back, if we get back into this level here, this was a very strong buying opportunity. We came back to the 96s the first time. Got to believe a lot of people will be looking at, again, psychologically, the $100 number is a big number for this market. Really anything you get above 100 and it comes back to it. So I suspect that we would look for demand in this this morning. You can actually see how they probed a little bit lower than that. Looking at it as probably the higher low pivot here also. Even if we only go back and challenge the last high volume node at 05s, it's still $5 in the oil market to go back up through that range. So oil, again, down on some support here. We'll be watching oil today for a move back up and potentially back to 05s. All right. All right, I think that's it, folks. Have a great trading day. We'll see you in the trading room where we trade not only these two markets, but we also look at the NASDAQ, Euro, and just about everything else that moves the markets. Have a good trading day, everyone.